Hi, I'm Bobo. In this week's recap of the Hong Kong weekend property market, a major new property went on sale last Saturday, over the first Labor Day long weekend since the reopening of the Hong Kong-China border. Over the three-day weekend, about 190 sales were made in the first-hand market. This marks a 1.37-time increase from last year's Labor Day sales, which recorded about 80 transactions during the same three-day weekend. However, this year's transactions failed to surpass those of 2021 Labor Day, which recorded about 470 transactions. Nearly 80% of the long weekend's transactions came from the first round of sales of University Hill in Pak Shek Kok Tai Po, developed by Sung Hung Kai Properties. All 150 units on the price list were sold out in one day, generating over 1 billion Hong Kong dollars in sales. Among the University Hill units, one was sold by tender yesterday. The flat is Unit A6 on the 12th floor of Marina Tower 2, 851 square feet in size with a 262 square foot terrace, 472 square foot rooftop, and storage room. The four-bedroom flat sold for approximately 21.08 million Hong Kong dollars at 24,771 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, both record-breaking prices for the Yau King Lane project. In response to great sales results, the developer immediately launched two additional price lists, adding up to a total of 171 units. A second sale of 216 units is scheduled for Thursday, of which 191 units from price lists 1 to 5 will be put up for sale. The developer also increased prices for a small number of units in price lists 1 to 3 by about 1 to 5%, with a discounted starting price of 3.25 million Hong Kong dollars. The remaining 25 units will be sold by tender. The developer also plans to launch Phase 2B of the project, which offers a total of 688 units. The floor plans of the new units will be similar to those of Phase 2A, but with a wider range of three-bedroom units. Turning to the Knightsbridge, a joint venture on Kai Tak's runway area involving Hong Kong's 6 major property developers such as Henderson Land, 166 flats will be tendered on Friday. The project revealed its first price list yesterday for a total of 116 parking spaces. Prices range from 3.5 million to 3.75 million Hong Kong dollars. Wrapping up April sales, the first-hand market recorded only about 1,000 first-hand transactions, marking a month-on-month plunge of over 50% and ending 3 consecutive months of growth. The second-hand market also slowed down significantly. Based on data from developers Midland and Centaline, April transactions of Hong Kong's top 10 blue-chip housing estates fell by over 30% month-on-month, as the first-hand market remained the center of the buyers' attention. According to property agents, last month's Easter break also caused a sharp drop in flat viewing, as thousands of Hong Kongers flocked overseas during Easter break. But with the return of Hong Kong travelers, property market sentiment gradually picked up near the end of the month. Looking at weekend transactions for the city's top 10 blue-chip housing estates, Hong Kong's 4 major real estate agencies recorded between 9 and 14 transactions total, with some recording 2-month highs. However, only 9 to 16 cases were recorded during the past 3-day-long holiday. Among them, Midland recorded about 24 transactions, down about 33% compared with sales of the same period last year. In other news, Tai Koo Shing saw yet another sale. This time, a 2-bedroom apartment, 503 square feet in size, sold for under 9 million Hong Kong dollars. The flat was Unit D on the lower floors of Sing Fai Terrace, Hoi Sing Mansion. With an original asking price of 8.9 million Hong Kong dollars, the flat was sold to a buyer from another district for 8.668 million Hong Kong dollars, or 17,272 million Hong Kong dollars per square foot after bargaining. The original owner bought the flat in 1985 for about 410,000 Hong Kong dollars and held the property for 38 years. They eventually booked a profit of about 8.29 million Hong Kong dollars, marking a 20-time increase in value appreciation. Meanwhile, at Residence Oasis in Tseung Kwan O, right above the Hang Hao MTR station, a 3-bedroom flat on the middle floors of Block 1 sold for 8.68 million Hong Kong dollars at 13,272 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The unit is 654 square feet in size, facing the northwest with mountain and sea views. The original owner put the property up for sale at 12 million Hong Kong dollars back in December 2021. Since then, the asking price was reduced several times and eventually was reduced by 3.32 million Hong Kong dollars for sale. It is believed that this unit is located on the same floor from which another resident fell to their death. The original owner bought the flat in April 2017 for 8.8 million Hong Kong dollars and held the property for 6 years, turning over a loss of 120,000 Hong Kong dollars or 1.3% in depreciation. Other semi-new properties also recorded further losses. At Oma Oma in Tuen Mun, a 2-bedroom, 446 square foot flat on the upper floors of Block 1A was put up for sale by the original owner about 6 months ago for 6.3 million Hong Kong dollars. Its price was since reduced by nearly 20%, ultimately selling for 5.09 million Hong Kong dollars at 11,413 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The original owner purchased the first-hand flat for about 5.79 million Hong Kong dollars in September 2019 and held it for about 3.5 years, booking a loss of about 700,000 Hong Kong dollars, including additional expenses. They are expected to leave the market at a loss of 930,000 Hong Kong dollars. Flats of Oma Oma were move-in ready from 2021 onwards. About 5 second-hand transactions have been recorded so far, all of them losses. The U.S. Federal Reserve is scheduled to announce the latest interest rate results in the early hours of Thursday, Hong Kong time. Markets expect that there will be one last rate hike, which agents believe will stimulate trader sentiment in the property market. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.